Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. I am once more in the Amagi, the Tier 8 Japanese battleship, and I'm on the map Trap in the Domination game mode. Also, I'm actually platooned with Ferry 25. Now, when we take a close look at the matchmaking, you will see it's a Tier 10 game. And we only have one Tier 10 destroyer, while they have two Tier 10 battleships and a Tier 10 cruiser. Well, on the other hand, we have more Tier 9s, so there is that. Is this a balanced match, matchmaking wise? I don't know, but those Montanas are pretty darn scary, if you ask me. Especially from my Tier 8 perspective here. Now there is also some discussion about the matchmaking going on in the chat. And, you know, I guess a lot will depend on how good are those Montanas. They have a lot of potential to carry their team, I'd say. Now, I'm slowly moving towards A. Slowly because, well, it's just me and my platoon mates so far, and we are waiting for a little more reinforcements to catch up to us. As 2 Tier 8 battleships against Tier 10s, we probably don't want to rush into A straight ahead. So we will take it a little slower. We almost have someone in B, we have destroyer going for C, and we have planes spotting us a little bit at A. So at least we will soon know what to expect when we arrive there. So far we haven't really spotted the Tier 10s yet. But most of the time the big ships tend to go to A. So it's kind of what I expect. Usually there is a huge battle around A. And I'm slowing down even further, because I really don't want to just rush in there and get shot to pieces. There is an Izumo. So, at least we see a Tier 9 battleship already. Now this Mogami, I think he's driving rather slowly. Let's see if I can get some good hits. He is showing his broadside. He isn't really trying to dodge. Now our Taco here is also, well, it's not the smartest move to show your broadside against all enemies in there. It's not like he's trying to avoid much at the moment. Now the enemies have A, but we got B and C, so far so good.
Problem solved, sir.
I do have quite a lot of support behind me. And there is an Amagi who is using the winter camo that is available at the moment. It gives you, I think, more experience, but it does cost you doubloons, so I mean, it looks kinda okay. Definitely Christmas themed. And, well, can I land some good shots at this Mogami? He is trying to avoid fire, I guess. He's running away, which is pretty smart considering what we have here. I myself, I'm hiding a bit behind this rock, because I don't want to be the first to just drive in there. And someone in chat is screaming to go and attack. I'm not entirely sure if this is the right move. I mean, I'm actually inside the capture point at the moment. I can't cap because they have someone in here as well. Presumably a destroyer. And yes, there is a destroyer around here. So just like driving around this island doesn't look like a smart move to me. Also, we have more capture zones than they do. And I don't see a reason. I think they're tier 10s. Yeah, there you see the Montanas. And I really don't see the point of like rushing against those Montanas. I mean, they do have a bigger range than I have. But if they're trying to shoot me at maximum range, they probably will miss. So. And you see, we are capping. There is no reason to really push in there. We are sticking to the outskirts. And I don't want to get too close to this destroyer. So I am pulling back a little here. Going somewhat towards B, trying to get some shots across here. I don't think me driving into A is helping anyone at the moment. And there you go. I think it's the same Ogami that like presented its broadside when he was capturing A, and it's it's about time that he dies. Now we are actually ahead. We control 2 zones. We are in the process of capturing the 3rd, and we have 1 more kill. This game is obviously not over yet, and here comes a destroyer around the corner, and he is trying to suicide. Will he manage it? Well, I completely... Those shots were bad. They were just really, really bad. But I still have some secondaries, and other people are shooting him, and there he goes. Yes, he did manage to kill himself. Good job, good job. So, we are even further ahead right now. What are the tier 10 enemy battleships doing? Well, not much. They are trying to stay behind and not contest anything. Now, you see, that's great. There are tier 10 battleships. Let's say strongest ships they have, they are deciding to snipe. And I don't think they're doing such a great job at it. That's actually the best thing that can happen to us. They aren't really using their advantage. And you see, this guy isn't even trying to angle or anything. He's just content to get shot while trying to snipe. He's not angling, he's not moving really towards an objective, and which means that we've almost won by now. We killed a lot of them. I mean, we killed the mostly low tiers. They have still all of tier 10s and tier 9s alive.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Now, from my perspective, this game is going a lot better than I have expected. I had feared that they'd just use an overwhelming force and push points. If they'd have their tier 10s in charge, they could soak up a lot of damage with good armor, a lot of hit points, and they'd have really devastating guns. Which would probably mean they could have pushed us back here and forced us in a defensive position. But they were content in just, letting us get everything. And I'm taking some shots at an Amagi. Nothing spectacular. But this guy just received a few torpedo hits. Which is fun. Not my hits, but I always like if enemies get damaged. And there is another Montana. He's actually going for the capture point. But you know, he has no friends any longer. He is all alone. Here come the enemy torpedo bombers. They are going for the Iowa. And this Iowa is... well, that's gonna hurt. Well, I mean, it's the Iowa that has complained that our TAs haven't rushed ahead. I think, yeah, he's calling the bad battle. And I'm not sure if this thanks is sarcastic or not. Maybe he'd expected more anti-air cover. So, the Montana is trying to cap. But, you know, he's badly damaged at this point and completely out of range. And even if you're tier 10, you, well, maybe shouldn't show your broadside to a other tier 8 battleship. And I'm taking some hits. So, finally getting shot at by an enemy Montana. But, I mean, they pretty much evened the scores by now. I think their high tiers finally more or less engaged in the battle. But it's too late. Point-wise, we've almost won this. In a few seconds we will have won this. And, you know, having more tier 10 ships doesn't really do a lot for you if you don't use them. So let's take a look at the results. I think I did okay for a tier 10 match. As I said, it wasn't really that much of an amazing game. And the enemy tier 10s actually did... They finished very high in the enemy team. Still, I think... I'm not sure who to blame in the enemy team for their loss. I think as overall they just didn't work well together. They had their cruisers too far ahead and the battleships too far back. They would have needed the battleships to lead a push. They could have used especially the armament of the Montana way better. If they didn't show the broadside and just went in with 2 Montanas followed up by their cruisers, I don't think we would have stood a chance. But, well, I don't know. In the end, we won, which is what matters. And I just wanted to show you a battle where I was low tier. And we still prevailed. So, if you're facing tier 10s in your tier 8, don't give up. And maybe play a little more careful, and you'll never know. You might just end up doing pretty well. Hope you enjoyed watching this game, and I see you guys next time.